What was that game you used to play as a kid when you sit in a circle and one friend would walk around and touch your head? Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody? S.L.B coming at you with another video review. This time we're taking a look at Fans Toys FT-30C Goose. This is their version of Skydive. Before we get into the figure, let's take a quick look at the packaging. Pleasing box art on the front of both the robot mode as well as the jet mode. Both sides of the box just have the name of the figure on it. Yawn. Top and bottom of the box have the jet mode artwork, and the back of the box has your typical product shots and bio. The one photo that really stands out is Goose standing next to Fans Toys version of Silverbolt, Maverick. Having them stand side by side looks very monumental. Included in the packaging, as always, is your typical instructions, which are actually really good. Kind of hard to digest at first, but once you really take a look at them, they're very helpful. As always, I love my bio card. Standard Fans Toys bio card here. Nice thick cardstock CGI rendering on the front. Back of the card has your product shots as well as the brief bio written in teeny tiny print. And of course, lastly, tech specs. Also included in the packaging, you do get two pistols. The guns are painted in a shadowy black with some nice details on them, and the guns can store in vehicle mode underneath the wings in the provided peg holes. Just be careful when plugging them in, as they can be a little tense getting them in the holes. Use caution, don't use force. In robot mode, he can hold them splendidly. In robot mode, he comes equipped with what looks like a frowny face. Also included in the packaging is an additional face, which has a screaming, mouth open look, and the face is painted in that same gold sheen, and that just explodes with that black helmet. In vehicle mode, what we have here is practically a perfect portrayal of an F-16 fighting Falcon airplane. Minus the robot kibble on the bottom, from the tip of the nose cone to the thruster on the back, the paint is top notch. A very handsome silver takes up the majority of the body section, with the wings composed of an almost gunmetal gray highlighted by a sharp yellow lightning bolt with a black pinstripe job to really stand out and grab your eye. The vertical stabilizer in the rear section of the airplane is done in a gleaming blue paint with the same yellow lightning bolt and black outline that looks wonderful against the blue background. Inside the cockpit, you have some impressive details in the seat as well as the front console. All this is nicely hidden by a dark, smoky black plastic that makes it really hard to see inside of. Underneath is your typical jet mode configuration. Yes, the robot body and legs are visible, yet Fans Toys has done a better job of hiding the robot arms than Zeta did in what has to be one of the most compelling and impressive ways to transform the arms. Even when looking at the bottom of the vehicle, it's not just a block with wings. It has curves and looks more sleek than I dare say Zeta's. When you have the jet mode next to Fans Toys Maverick, Zetas, and even the official MP Seekers, the scale is exceptional. Everything looks proper and in scale. I'm not going to show you the entire transformation, but I do want to highlight some fun aspects of the transition from vehicle to robot mode. All of the tabs are strong and secure, so it holds together very well. This is a prime example of using a spudger if you have one. The legs have an interesting transformation where they don't do the usual combinator's extension by going front to back. They extend and compress by going to the side. It's a twist on a classic transformation. Remember when I was gushing over the arms and how they transform? It truly is a nice touch. They twist and turn that somehow gives the undercarriage a more sharply outline that is very satisfying when going from vehicle to robot and vice versa. And here we have the robot mode. Talk about animation accurate. From his very proud chest to the skinny thighs, Goose here comes very close to jumping right out of the cartoon and into your hands. The same paint scheme from vehicle mode transitions very well into robot mode. The silver paint from the body of the airplane looks just as ravishing on the shin. What has been added is a very gorgeous metallic red in the crotch area as well as the pectoral section. And it kind of looks like a pair of red suspenders attached to a red belt. Like I said previously, the gold faceplate against the black helmet and crown attracts your attention and grabs your eye. Articulation is okay, so you can get some decent heroic poses. The one gripe I have, as well as everyone else, is that waist swivel. He can't do a full rotation because of that blasted panel. Besides that, articulation is okay. When you place Goose next to Fans Toys Maverick, they belong together. The aesthetic from one figure to the next expresses how much attention to detail that Fans Toys puts towards their figures to make them look cohesive and like a unit. Scale is in the eye of the beholder. He looks good standing next to other Fans Toys figures, other third-party companies, and even official Masterpiece. That's pretty much it for Robot Mode. Let's get into some final thoughts. Before we get into final thoughts for the figure, I hope you like the new format. I'm going to try to do this more often. Like I said in my previous video, it's a way for me to be more creative. Why am I talking with a spudger in my hand? I don't know why. It just helps me think. Is this bothering you? He's shaking like this? Stay put. So now let's get into the final thoughts for the figure. This guy is damn near perfect. I honestly don't know which mode I like better, be it robot mode or plane mode. The vehicle mode in itself is beautiful. And the robot mode as well is gorgeous. A few gripes I do have with this figure is I do miss that iconic backpack. That compressed jet on the back of each robot. It's traditional, it's iconic to all the Aerialbot Limbots. And as the first Limbot in the Fans Toys line, it's a little sad that it doesn't have it. There is a way to fake it, finagle the backpack a little bit. Kind of like that. But alas, the instructions tell you to do it like this. And when you have it this way, it looks good, but again, it's missing that iconic look of the Aerialbots, and it's kind of somber, and it makes me feel a little sad, and now I want to listen to Black Veil Brides. For all you that don't know, it's an emo band. Look it up. An additional gripe I had with this figure is when I first got him out of the package, the arms were very solid. There was no give to them whatsoever. I couldn't turn at the shoulder whatsoever. With a little tweaking, I got it to move. There is a screw you can loosen. It's a lot easier to get a grip on it and to loosen it when the figure is in vehicle mode. And all you need is like a little quarter turn, not even a quarter, like maybe an eighth of a turn, and those arms will loosen right up. And that damn waist swivel, ugh. If it wasn't for that panel, this guy would be perfect. Other than those two big gripes, I love this figure. I highly recommend him. If you're going for what I'm going for, where you're having the Zeta in Superion combined mode, I'm going with Fans Toys in robot mode. He's a great representation in robot mode. So this is S.L.B, and this has been my review of Fans Toys FT-30C Goose. And this is S.L.B saying if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, share, subscribe. Can you still do that stuff? Anyway, if you like this video, leave a comment in the comment section down below. But you know, seriously, can they still leave a comment? Hit me up on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Links to everything will be down in the description down below. This is S.L.B. This has been my review of Fans Toys Goose. And this is S.L.B saying, I kind of want to play volleyball right now, but it's the middle of winter and it's rainy and disgusting outside.